You made a promise to Allah last night. You said, tomorrow I'll wake up for Fajr. I'll read that page of Quran. I will stop wasting time. You felt sincere. You meant it with all your heart. Then the alarm goes off. It's dark. It's warm in your bed. And a voice, a heavy, comfortable voice in your head says, just 5 more minutes. Allah is all-merciful. And you lose. Again. You spend the rest of the day with a familiar weight in your chest, the guilt, the feeling that you are fundamentally weak, lazy, undisciplined. You see others who seem to have it all together, and you ask yourself, why can't I just do it? If this is you, then listen closely. The very premise of your fight is wrong. You are losing because you are fighting the wrong enemy. This isn't about willpower hacks or 5-step productivity guides. This is about understanding the battlefield. The dunya tells you to hustle, to grind, to force your will upon the world. It's a strategy of brute force. It tells you your nafs, yourself, is something to be beaten into submission. But this approach is exhausting, and it's why you burn out, because its fuel is ego, and its goal is temporary. The Islamic paradigm is profoundly different. It doesn't tell you to destroy your nafs. It tells you to train it. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, upon returning from a battle, told his companions that they had returned from the lesser jihad to the greater jihad. They asked, O Messenger of Allah, what is the greater jihad? He said, the jihad against the self, jihad al-Nafs. This changes everything. That struggle you feel when the alarm goes off for Fajr, that is not you being lazy. That is you, a soldier of Allah, stepping onto the battlefield for your first engagement of the day. The pull to scroll endlessly on your phone instead of opening the Quran, that is not a lack of focus. That is your nafs testing your resolve. Every single moment of resistance against your lower desires is an act of worship. You are not a lazy Muslim. You are a mujahid, a warrior, in active, noble combat. The great scholar Ibn al-Qayyim described the nafs like an untamed horse. You don't hate the horse. You don't shoot the horse. A wild horse is pure, raw potential. You patiently train it, you discipline it, and soon that same wild energy is what carries you faster and further than you could ever go on your own. Your nafs is your horse to ride to Jannah. And your 5 daily prayers? That is the training ground. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Ankabut, indeed prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing. Salah is the bedrock of discipline. It is the divine system for taming the wild horse. So let's stop fighting laziness and start training our nafs. Here is your new framework, the 3-step nafs training regimen. First, relabel the enemy. The next time you feel the urge to do something you know you shouldn't or to neglect something you should, stop and say out loud, my nafs is telling me to do this. Don't say, I am lazy. Say, my nafs desires ease. This simple act of naming it creates a space between you, the true, soul-driven you, and the desire. You are the rider. It is the horse. Second, the sunnah of small steps. When it's time to pray and your nafs feels heavy, don't think about the whole prayer. Just make this deal with it. We are just going to stand up. That's it. Once you're standing, say, now we will just make wudu. The cold water on your skin will awaken you. Once you have wudu, say, we will just unroll the prayer mat. Each step is a small victory. You are gently, consistently showing the horse
who's in charge. Third, anchor your dunya to your deen. Attach the new habits you want to build directly to your 5 daily prayers. Don't just say, I'll read Quran today. Say, I will read 1 ayah after every single fard prayer. Now prayer is not just an obligation. It is the anchor for your entire life of discipline. Your worldly goals are now tied to the rope of Allah. The next time your alarm goes off for Fajr, you will not hear the call to a chore. You will hear the trumpet call to the battlefield, a fresh opportunity to train your mount, to earn reward, to prove your love for Allah. You were never fighting laziness. You were engaged in the highest form of worship, the struggle to bring your entire self into beautiful, willing submission to its Creator. And that, O servant of Allah, is a battle you were designed to win.